Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. Today, guys, we are continuing with John's Fiesta. This is part 2. But yeah, loads of little bits and pieces to do today. I want to just really push this car as close as we can. Just get as much as we can done today. Just keep pushing. So even though I'm still a little bit bummed up, and yeah, thanks for all the kind words and comments in last night's video, guys. I appreciate everyone, and you're just looking out for me, making sure that I look after myself and look after my health. So thanks very much for that. Let's just get cracking because I've got loads to do, absolute tons to do today. So let's do this. So yeah, like I just said, we have got loads and loads to do on this car today. I want a real big push today, but no reason why we can't, get most of this done, the engine side of it, the mechanical side of it, and the whole front end back on today. Fingers crossed, that's what we can do, but that's only if everything goes smoothly, like it all goes back, great, and it runs. That's crucial to the continuing of it. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise, we were going backwards. And we've done that before. We don't want to do that again. We just want to crack on with this, guys, and get this done for John, because he wants to pick it up on Saturday. I did notice, what did I notice? That's the auxiliary belt. The cam cover gasket. I have got a new one because I did notice it was a little bit weepy on the old oil at the back of the engine. So I got a new one just in case. Don't want any problems for John going down once he's taken it. So basically, because the engine sits at an angle, naturally this engine sits at an angle, it's never going to be straight. The cam cover leaks a little bit, and it's always going to find that oil goes down the back of the engine. So yeah, when I change that, start the motor back on, just everything basically, get it all back together, and then we can continue with John's car. So I'll set you up another marathon day. Loads gonna happen. Let's get cracking. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, making some really good progress now. As you can see, it's all been boxed up. I put a new oil filter on in place. Still need to fill the oil up for the engine, and we'll do that in a second. Starter motor's back on place. Got the auxiliary belt around, but that needs to be pushed up. So basically, because it's a stretch belt, you need to. I push that up like this, so it touches it, and then I need someone to push it over that way, and then we'll do the bolt up. So I can't do that on my own at the minute, but I will get into it a bit later when I can get someone to give me a hand. New cam cover gasket is back in place, and that's all been done up, tightened. All the leads are back in place. So yeah, we are getting close, but I really want to get this front panel on now. So front panel on, and then we can fill it up with coolant, start doing all those bits and pieces as well, put it all back together, and then we can go for a key start up. But yeah, for now, let's get this panel on the front, keep going, and yeah, hopefully no problems. Let's keep going, guys. Let's do it. Right, okay, guys, so she's all back together. Everything's been buttoned up, done up, tightened, coolant in the system, engine oil's in, everything's done. So now, put some power to it and start her up. Key, there it is. Okay, so we've got power. Lovely. Oh, is that heat on? Fan comes on, doesn't it? Okay. Let's turn it off a minute. Turn that fan off. At least the fan comes on. Over revving a little bit. You can see that the revs are up a little bit, but I think that's just because everything's been undone, and you know what I mean. It just needs to warm up, and it'll just settle back down. So, and we need some fuel as well. I've got to put some petrol in. But actually ticking over really nicely. So I think I'll just leave it running for now. We'll get it up to temperature. And then check the coolant. Make sure there's no leaks going on anywhere at all. But yeah, ticking over, nice. I like. Always make sure these plugs are pushed down correctly. Getting no misfires or anything like that. But yeah. Well, John's car is ticking over very, very nicely. Right, yeah, so I'm going to leave it running for now. Let's get it up to temperature. Let's get the coolant through the system. Yeah, see, look, it's dropped down to just below 1 now. So that's where it should be. And then we're just going to continue, guys. Do the headlights, put all the bumper back on, just start putting all bits and pieces back together. I had to pull off the locking wheel nuts with a key that I had. It was like one of these keys, and I had to bang it on in the end and undone them all. But they're all done. They're all gone now. And I've managed to find another set of locking wheel nuts with a key as well. So yeah, I'm not going to leave him without no locking wheel nut on his alloys. So I'll just give him that key, and then he can have that one. Yeah, nice. Right, let's keep going. I'll set you up. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, making some really good progress. Now, we've got the bonnet on, the headlights are in place, and I'm just sort of just messing around with it, messing around with the bonnet itself, just playing around with it. Still haven't sort of quite got it into its, correct position, but it's definitely looking a lot better when I first put it on. It's just a lot of playing around with it, undoing stuff, moving stuff around and getting it all lined up. There's so many ways that it can be moved about. The lights can be moved, the wings can be moved, the bonnet, the panel, just so much. So it does take a bit of time. But once you once you start getting there, you rectify one thing, and you just go through the motions really. But yeah, it is getting there. This car, it is getting there. I'm quite happy with the progress, and I've got it up to temperature now as well. Starts absolutely spot on, perfect. Getting some really nice hot temperature coming through the vents. So I know that the thermostat's working. It's all circulating, and we're getting some nice hot air coming through. Still got to get this air conditioning done. I'll take it down the bottom by the mechanic. He'll do that and get it regassed. I still haven't put no fuel in. I've got a couple of jerry cans. I'm going to chuck it in there for him. But yeah, I'm quite happy and quite good. It's quite good progress. It's just need a good clean still before he picks it up on Saturday. I'll make sure this is proper cleaned out for him, and I'm going to try tomorrow. I'm going to try and get an MOT booked for tomorrow afternoon, and just see if it brings up anything, or we need to do anything before the weekend. So yeah, that's the plan, is to get it for an MOT tomorrow if I can. I need to book one in tomorrow morning. Normally he's pretty good. He normally fits me in and looks after me and sorts me out. If I call him first thing in the morning, he'll give me a time in the afternoon. Just really does depend how busy he is and stuff like that. But yeah, again, guys, I've run out of time. I had to go out and do a bit of running around earlier, so I didn't quite manage to get a full day today on it. But I'm happy with the progress with everything. We now know that it runs. I know that it's all lined up at the front panel. Still got to mess around with the bonnet a little bit. Lights are all good. They all work as they should, because obviously they're daytime running bulbs. So these bulbs stay on. They're not LEDs like the newish ones, but they are daytime running lights. They stay on. So yeah, like I said, guys, I've run out of time, so that is going to be the end of today's video. Hope you enjoyed watching me put John's car back on the road and how it should be. Back on it tomorrow, and like I said, MOT, hopefully, fingers crossed, tomorrow. So, guys, that's going to be the end of today's video. Hope you enjoyed watching what I'm doing. Don't forget to drop me a comment and give the video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Take care. See you soon. Thanks for watching.